My other cat's name who passed away was Maca, which is an herb or like a root. Ginger is like a healing herb, and then also Coco. So I have like an apothecary of cats. Hi girls and their cats, welcome to my pussy palace. I'm Sophia. My cats are Ginger and Coco, who's currently hiding because she's a shy girl. I'm a yoga instructor and also a full spectrum doula. I work primarily with birth and postpartum, but I also do other work such as abortion work as well. So she's 3 years old and I actually got her through my ex's pet store. I had been looking for another cat and for a kitten. And it's funny because actually a few different friends had reached out and they were like, oh, we saw this cat. She kind of looks like a cat that you would like. And I saw her and I immediately was just obsessed and I loved her personality. And she got along with my cat Maca really, really well. They said that she was feral. As you can see, they chipped her ear. She was feral, but did not act feral at all. And that's why they took her in and put her up for adoption.
Did you name her Ginger because of her lovely coloring?
Mm-hmm. And I have a theme. My other cat's name who passed away was Maca, which is an herb or like a root. Ginger is like a healing herb, and then also Coco. So I have like an apothecary of cats.
Oh, that's cute.
I guess when people saw pictures of her online, they were like, wow, this is such a beautiful, like divalicious cat. Sophia would really like this cat. She just like fit my vibe. As you can see, she loves being the center of attention.
That face reminds me of the dragon from Neverending Story.
I don't think I'm familiar. I had Maca for 4 years and then I adopted Ginger. And then when Maca passed away, I needed time to grieve, but then I knew that I was ready for another cat eventually, especially because Ginger had always grown up with another cat. And so I found Coco on the Humane Society website and I loved that she was Siamese because Maca was also a different kind of Siamese, a red point flame Siamese, but I really just loved how she kind of reminded me of him. And I also saw that she was shy and Maca was shy and it felt like a good fit. Maca passed away from a kitty heart attack is basically what they call them. There was like a blockage, I believe, in his artery and they just had to put him down. I was actually out of town when it happened. My pet sitter called and was like, I'm taking him to the vet. It was awful. I had to say goodbye over FaceTime. I got an emergency flight home and I like begged them to like hold on to him until then, but they were like, it would be unethical to not put him down. Oh my God,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was really awful. He was only 4. Coco was found in the street. They also thought she was feral, but then realized that she was more domesticated than they thought. So she was brought into the Humane Society, but there were like a lot of warnings going in that like she was a really shy cat and needed time to warm up, which she did. I mean, kind of.
I haven't seen her yet.
When I went in, we went into like a quiet room. I could tell she was really nervous, but she did start to purr and warm up. And I want to keep growing this bond, even if it takes time. She's so shy.
Coco. No? Not your flavor? Do you have a controversial cat opinion?
I have a few.
Oh, let's hear them.
I think that cats need each other. If you have one cat, you should have 2 cats. They need companionship, especially when you leave the house. Even if you have a cat sitter, it's just not the same. It's really important for them to have that bond and to play together.
I think having 2 cats is twice as fun.
And then the other cat opinion I have mixed feelings about outdoor cats. My partner's cats are outdoors, so I'm sorry. A vet recently told me that the most emergency hospitalization situations they have are from outdoor cats. But I also do realize that their quality of life, even though it's shorter, is higher. Don't hate me, outdoor kitty people. Those are my hot takes. So this is my kitchen. I have quite a bit of cat art here. I have a few little posters. My partner recently got me this. And then I also have this. It's like a Valentine from a little kid. And then this as well, which I got upstate in Kingston. A friend of mine did this little painting and it's Coco, Ginger, and Maca in heaven. After Maca passed away, a friend of mine made this like little felt thing. And I have him next to this fairy that a doula client made for me. It's a doula fairy. And so I have them together. Me and Maca. These are my herbs. and boobs. I'm gay, if you couldn't tell. I'm coming out with me and my herbs. I have cat tarot cards that my best friend got me, which is a very fitting gift for me. Very on brand. I have this really cute coaster. I love the kittens. I do have some cat art in my bedroom. I have these fairy kittens that a artist back home in Asheville, North Carolina made. You can see her name right there. This is a necklace I had made after Maca passed away. Rose quartz really reminds me of him because he had like a really pink nose and pink toe beans. That's him over a bed of roses, overlooking like a full moon with rose quartz. And then on the back, I have like a little message. And then I have his fur and also his ashes in here as well. And I also have Maca over here. His ashes are right there. It's just kind of like an altar. So I have these like little jewels. I'm very aesthetically driven. So it's just kind of all put together like that. Rose petals, because pink roses remind me of him.
And your cats don't try to knock anything off?
They do, and I just pick it back up.
Okay.
These are little sparkly tarot card note card things. The tattoo artist back home in Asheville made them. And then I have this, which kind of matches my doormat.
Perfect. Where do you keep your litter box?
Where do I keep my litter box? I love this question. So I actually have a secret hiding litter box, which is a little messy right now. I apologize. It's lived in. It's a lived in litter
Was
box.
this made with the purpose of being a litter box holder?
Yes, I actually just got it on Wayfair on sale. I saw it and I was like, this is perfect for a smaller space.
And they have no issues using the enclosed?
No,
Okay.
never had an issue. And I also have another litter box over here too.
Let's see that
they
one.
recommend that if you have 2 cats, you should actually have 3 litter boxes, but they have this other little one that I kind of try to hide.
Do they have a preference?
Ginger tends to use this one a lot. Coco, I think, mostly uses that one, but Ginger uses both. She's a very dominant girl.
What kind of litter do you use?
Yeah, so I use Hinoki wood. I've gone back and forth with different kinds, but right now I've been using this one.
Yes, that one is really good.
good.
And it doesn't smell.
Yeah, no, it traps the odors really, really well. And I like that it has like a pretty earthy, neutral smell.
How is it with tracking for you?
I would say it's not that bad. It's definitely way better than world's best cat litter. And that
This is the most controversial litter. You either love it or hate it.
I loved it. I actually used the lavender because I love lavender. The tracking was just kind of getting to be a lot, and this is a lot better. I kind of just vacuum as it comes out. It's not as bad with the like one that they get on from up top. This one gets to be a little messy sometimes, I think because both of them use it a lot.
What do you feed your cats?
So that's a little complicated. We've been trying to find their perfect diet. I used to have them only eating the raw pork from Primal. I can't remember the name of the brand, but it was just really expensive. And it's also like frozen and you have to thaw it. It's just a lot, but it's worth it because it is like the best. It's the best for them. But now I have like a rotation of different cans. I have been getting them Dave's tuna and chicken dinner and gravy. Some of these guys. And then I also have some Tiki Cat. So I actually got these on Amazon. And then I just use these used candle holders and I just put them on top so that they're raised and they never really fall off. And
DIY genius.
DIY, yeah. I could glue them, but I'm lazy and I think this is easier to clean. So I love this thing. I had to really learn how to clean it properly. I broke 1 or 2 in the past. You have to really change out the filters and like deep clean the filters. It's kind of a lot, but it's worth it.
So your cats don't chew or bother your plants?
A little bit.
Okay.
Ginger and I are working on that.
Okay.
Lots of churu treats helps. If you're a plant mom and a cat mom and your cats really like to chew on plants, give them treats. Try to like redirect them. That's a really important training method, is like redirecting rather than like reprimanding.
Another great trick is cat grass.
Oh,
If you give them cat
Ginger would
grass,
like that. Look
they
at her.
will. Do you like that idea?
She's just like watching over her tower right now. They actually have an automatic laser. It's not plugged in right now. This is really good and it goes off automatically, which can be kind of a shock if you're just like hanging out with someone and they're like, why is there a laser going off? But it's really, really worth it. I think it's nice to just like keep them entertained, especially if I'm really busy with work and stuff like that. Really good. I got it on Amazon.
Lots of toys.
Yeah, lots of toys. They have quite a collection. This is like disgusting, but it was Maca's favorite toy, so I'm never getting rid of it. I've had it for a really long time, as you maybe can tell. It's a little dirty, and you know, Maca used it a lot, so I think it's gonna be hard for me to ever get rid of it.